Yo, what is good? I had a birthday. What is good? So, Seven Deadly Sins is back at it, and I think this is close to being one of my favorite duos, if not one of my favorite duos in just general. I never really thought about it until this situation where they're in here spending like years on years with each other because it's seemingly 1 minute in purgatory is literally uh, a year, like a minute, a minute where we are. Sorry, a minute on Earth is a year there. So that's why Bond's hair grows so rapidly, quickly there, regardless of the clean shave that he gotten while he was in a fight. And then it came back ridiculously quick because he had spent a couple of years fighting Meliodas, so to him it was only minutes, but clearly this place is making him stronger, which I love the most out of because the other weird part about this is the one person who doesn't have a treasure weapon is him. So to have him as weak as he is without a treasure weapon would make a lot more sense why uh, he gets this ridiculous amount of powering up throughout this whole entire situation where even he thinks he can take on the commandments, but after watching what just happened to everybody out there, I doubt it. I really don't think anybody can beat Meliodas' brother unless there's some really weird third thing you can do to him because magic attacks and physical attacks do not hurt him, and uh, it's powers from the Demon King, right? So he's on this ridiculous level, and the only thing people usually fight with in this show is magic and physical attacks. So literally has a checkmate on all battles, which kind of begs the question, did he always have this power? Because if he did, what is his command? Like, if it was bestowed on him by his father, what did he get as a commandment, right? Or maybe we already heard that, and I'm just drawing a blank. But not only is he a commandment, he also has a ridiculous amount of skill, power, and training from even his teachers. But we do know that think uh, I don't think the demons. I might be wrong on this, but do the commandments and everybody hang out in hell? Like, is that where they're from, or do they have somewhere else that they are kind of separate from it? Because I don't think they do. So not only is all of this like taking place in hell, and seemingly the things that transpired there really did blow my mind to find out that, well, yeah, I guess that would make sense because literally Hawk is from there, right? Like, people are, beings, monsters, everything seemingly that we know that's on the commandment side is probably from purgatory, which is really weird to think about. Um, it also gives every single character from there a much different age range than most people. But yeah, I'm not sure. So I'm guessing the place that they were was not there because they were sealed away, or did they come up to the middle ground, Earth, and then the big fight took place, and then they were sealed back in purgatory? So it's kind of crazy to think that that's their way of living, and like time is just kind of irrelevant. Because in the pig, the Wild, we learn, the character Wild that we meet and learn from, that he's been down there for like 8 billion years or something. So around 16 years ago, Hawk was found or woke up in the town. So somehow you take 16 years and every minute being a year down there, and you got like 8 billion, or I think it was like 8 billion or 6 billion. So you gotta now think about how old Hawk really could be if Hawk was down there, and just how skilled Wild is. Like Wild literally was capable of not only escaping an attack from Vaughn, who just figured out how to really get moving in this world. Then on top of that, uh, we have on the flip side this boar who not only like gets attacked by him and gets out by like losing some hairs, the same Bond that just learned how to instinctually lock away like his emotions to be able to not have the monster run away. So when he attacks now, he pretty much is sending out no signal that you should be able to register. So it's, for instance, I shoot a stray bullet with no killer intent. No one should be able to sense my intent to try to take them down. And that's pretty much how this beast was reacting. Anything negative or attacks towards it, it would react. And because it was reacting, it was getting away from them. So that's why we see Bond let it kind of sneak up on him, and he just takes a deep breath, clear his mind, and just speed blitz it and destroy it. So an amazing, amazing episode. I am telling you guys, I got quite a bit of talking to, I guess you can say. It's not like they're mad at me in particular for enjoying the show, but no one likes to hear that these animations or this anime looks good. So when we do get these amazing moments that do really look good, I always have to remember that there's someone out there who thinks this is absolutely garbage and not worth watching, but yet they watch it for whatever reason, right? Like they're still here watching a show that's had all of these seasons, and the last season was terrible, and they're saying this season's terrible, even though this is the second episode, but they're still watching. So, Seven Deadly Sins is doing something right. Like, the story is so good that even through this stuff that isn't even like CGI and it's just really bad animation of faces and character designs and stuff like that, they're still keeping a pretty big audience with mixed review people. Some that hate it, some that love it. So it is what it is, and I hope everybody can enjoy or hate on it whatever way you want. Just don't let it go to threats and all that other stuff, because that's way unnecessary. I'm just saying. But with that being said, everybody, have a good one. Take care and purge.